cigars with others. So grab your friends and head to the Jim Beam Bourbon Bar located in Wright Field Plaza to order a round. Jim Beam, come as fans, leave as family. 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart. Flavor and quality out of the park. Trust Melissa's for the season's best produce. Find Melissa's products throughout Dodger Stadium, in your local grocery store, or online at melissas.com. Dodger fans, listen to every play of every game on your home of the Dodgers, AM 570 LA Sports, and in HD on the iHeartRadio app. Keyword AM 570 LA Sports, the home of Dan Patrick, Colin Cowherd, Fred Rogan, and Rodney P. Petros and Money, Dodgers pregame, Tim Cates, Dodgers play-by-play with Rick Monday, Charlie Steiner, and Tim Never, and Dodger Talk with David Vassett. Follow AM 570 LA Sports with exclusive Dodger content on Instagram, Facebook, and X at AM 570 LA Sports. Dodgers Radio is AM 570 LA Sports.
Fanáticos de los campeones Dodgers de Los Ángeles, escuchen todas las transmisiones en español de los juegos de los Dodgers por KTNQ 1020 AM, narrados por Pepe Íñiguez, José Mota y Luis Cochito Cruz. KTNQ 1020 AM, la emisora oficial de los campeones Dodgers de Los Ángeles.
Focus on building packages to get into the hands of those in theory.
Within the second hour, a lot of people that need some help instead of not being able to get back.
The Dodgers, Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation would like to thank our community ambassador, Bank of America, for their partnership and continued support of the Los Angeles community. Bank of America is committed to helping our communities thrive, dedicating resources to address the issues that matter most in each community where we live and work. Looking for a snack that's both sweet and spicy? Look no further than dried chili mango slices from Melissa's Produce. Find this delicious snack at bars and concession stands around Dodger Stadium.
There's nothing better than an ice cold Coke Zero Sugar at Dodger Stadium. Coca-Cola and the LA Dodgers are proudly offering 20-ounce bottles made from 100% recycled plastic. Next time you're in a game, do yourself a favor and grab the 20-ounce Coca-Cola product. Pros and cons. Make sure to recycle after enjoying.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium, home of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event it becomes necessary to evacuate the stadium for any reason, here's the evacuation game plan. If you're seated in the field level, section 52, around to section 53, or if you're seated in the baseline or dugout seats, walk up the aisle onto the field level concourse, turn left or right, and proceed out the nearest unobstructed exit gate, and continue away from the stadium into the parking areas. If you're seated in the loge level, sections 168 around to section 167, walk up the aisle and onto the loge concourse, turn left or right, and proceed out the exit gates into the parking areas. Those seated in the suite or club level, sections 229 through 261, walk up the aisle and onto the concourse, and continue out the exit. Those in suites 201 through 233, the Champions Lounge, the Stadium Club, upper reserve sections 58 through 61 will walk up or down the aisle and proceed onto the concourse, turn left or right, and continue up the nearest unobstructed gate. Guests seated in the top deck level walk up to the concourse and out the exit gates. Those seated in the home run seats or pavilion sections 301 through 316 will walk up or down the nearest stairway onto the concourse and continue out through the nearest unobstructed gate into the parking areas. Please follow all directions of law enforcement and event staff who are available to assist you. Elevators and escalators will not be in service during an evacuation. Anyone who may require additional assistance, please notify any of the event staff. This has been our evacuation game plan for Dodger Stadium. Thank you for being prepared in advance to respond promptly in an emergency. Enjoy the game and go Dodgers!
It's time for the Dodger Stadium Fan Code of Conduct, presented by Budweiser Good Sport. Give a damn and don't drive drunk. Be courteous to other fans. Do not disrupt other fans with disrespectful, unruly, or hostile actions or behavior. Foul and abusive language and obscene gestures are prohibited. Do not go onto the field, throw objects onto the field, or interfere with balls in play. Alcoholic beverages must be consumed in a responsible manner. Anyone who appears to be impaired by or under the influence of alcohol or a controlled substance may be denied entry into or ejected from Dodger Stadium. Dodger Stadium is now smoke-free. Use of electronic cigarettes, vapes, and smokeless tobacco products are also prohibited in all areas of Dodger Stadium. Any inappropriate behavior should be reported to the nearest usher, security, or other Dodger personnel, or to the Dodgers hotline by calling 323-224-2611, or by sending a text message to 69050 using the keyword LADFAN. Following this code of conduct will help us all enjoy the game a little bit more.
Scan the QR code or open the Uber Eats app to browse stadium favorites. All it takes is just a few taps in the app to let you know when it's time to kick off, so that you don't miss a second of the action.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, everyone. It is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth, and it is also Black Heritage Night. I'm your host, Jackie Rivers. This is PJ Butta, and we want to thank Mookie Betts because if you guys were here early, you saw that celebrity softball game, and it was so much fun. Shout out to all the stars that were here for that. It was an amazing game. And to end on a Matt Barnes homer, when do you think you would ever say that, right?
Matt Barnes did his best Will Smith impersonation last night.
Yeah, he definitely did. Hello and spoke.
Speaking of Mookie, he joined some LA students as well as Dave Roberts for a special Juneteenth picnic. Here's some highlights of that. Check this out.
So today, in honor of Juneteenth, our department, in partnership with the 50/50 Foundation and Mookie Betts, decided to host a Juneteenth activation that would speak to the idea of having dreams and passions and following those dreams and passions. And so we were able to spend the day with 50 young Black youth from South LA and the Westchester area. We were able to activate different passions around art, music, and baseball, and also network with the students and introduce them to different Black professionals within the organization.
It's no secret that, yes, Major League Baseball, yes, the sport of baseball is continuously pushing diversity. There's still a lot against a space for growth here. Were there any times in which you doubted yourself in this space?
I had support when I was a young ball player to kind of build me up, to say, hey, keep it going. So I didn't really doubt myself on that side of things. I had injuries that I doubted myself, but it wasn't because of being biracial, the color of my skin that led to doubts, because again, I had a lot of support. So I think part of why I'm here, and Mookie and Dom and JP and guys like that are doing things because they want to kind of keep this legacy going.
My question for you is, like, as a big leaguer, seeing people's preparation, like, how consistent is it for you, like, working on something like big specific, like while hitting and practice and things like that?
Whew. Yeah, that's tough, because consistency is doing the same thing over and over again, but then you bring in the element of baseball and life as well as, like, failures and successes, right? And to be whatever it is. And so if you're consistent, you do the same thing no matter if it's a failure or a success. But then we start letting our failures and fear kind of get into our heads, and then we start changing our everyday preparation, which now changes our consistency, which is now changing the outcomes. I think for me, it's really just accepting whatever outcome it is, no matter fail or success. Accept it the same way. I'm going to go out here and go 4 for 4. I'm going to accept that the same way I'm going to go out here and go 0 for 4.
I think anytime we can learn more about the communities around us, the people that are in our communities, and what their past experiences are, whether those experiences are 1, 2, or 3 generations removed or brand new, it's critical for us to understand and have empathy for one another. We see that. And so the more we can share history and experiences of all of our cultures, we're just making it a better and more enriched community for all of us to live in every day.
We're out here with our season ticket members of the game, Irma and Mario. You guys already give me great energy, so I love it. You have been season ticket members the whole tenure, about 44 years. Irma, tell us a little bit about that 44-year-long season ticket membership.
Well, I loved it. I mean, actually, we were coming since I was a little girl, so to make it official is great. And then we know we had our seats all the time, so that was great about it.
Do you guys remember your seats off the bat? Like, were you guys sectioned and everything at this point?
I know that in the beginning we were in the reserve section. I can't remember what it was. We went down to outfield, right field. Started there, then slowly moved over. We got to 12, and then from 12 we came to 1.
I love the upgrading every single time.
Well, to get there, but we got there.
You got there.
Mario, all those years, I mean, there's so many memories I'm sure that you have, but what's one that stands out that maybe not anyone would mention?
It's simple. Won World Series last year. Freddie Freeman, walk off.
Oh, you got the jersey. Look at that.
We need to get you the gold jersey.
He's the man, so that's clearly the best. It's fantastic.
Is there any games that you guys have gone